there. You're back to watching Quarter Life Crisis, and I am your host, Dorcas Mwangi. We're still together with our guest, Reverend Dr. G G, and let's get back to the topic of family. So, I want to know what has been some of the biggest struggles raising your children, especially the difference between the girl and the boy.
Oh well, oh my goodness! I tell you, Darkus. Let me say it's been an exciting moment. I'll tell you this, and you will need to know this. I don't know what your parents would say. Sometimes you used to think that the most difficult time of raising kids is when they're young, toddlers. They go to through grade school. But for me, I would say between 15, 16 to 20, 23. And that's the most nervous breaking moment. Especially, before they get to 15, they are under your watch.
Okay, yeah.
You decide when they go, you drive them places, you dictate to their schedule. But when they ask for their independence so that they drive, they come late, you get worried about their life out there. Not that I don't trust them, because the two of them are good. My worry, and I'm sure the worry of any parent, is about the other person they meet out there. In terms of Catherine and Michael, they are two different worlds. Catherine is a go-getter.
Yes.
She does not get a no for an answer.
Yeah.
She loves living. I hope she's not gonna get me on this, but it's all right. She wants to get there even when she can create a way that people don't see. She's adamant, and every time I ask her, because she's a nutcracker, and she say, "Hey, where did I get it from? From you." I don't think I am that. But she's this one girl who has a very, very tough.
But do you think you were the same way
I don't.
when you were her age?
No, I don't know. Well, I mean, given that I was brought up in Kenya under the circumstance, I don't think I was that. I think I was more kind of like Michael.
Okay.
I know somebody would doubt that, but Michael is kind of more, not reserved, but he's not as aggressive. He has a compassionate attitude where he doesn't demand a lot. I'll give you an example.
Okay.
We go to a mall. We go shopping, and Michael, when we get back to the car, he would say, "Guys, if I spent a lot of money, please let me know, because I know we need to balance this. I can forego this." And Catherine is like, "What? If you don't need it, bring it here." Catherine will even dry you a pocket. She doesn't. She lives for the day.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, Catherine, I'll tell you something she did. I just couldn't believe it. Can you believe we go to a bank and we're trying to open her account, and she tells this man on my face, "I can get anything I need from my daddy anytime." And I was like, "Oh yeah? Oh yeah, oh yeah." And sure enough, after an hour, she had found her way. And the banker finally said, "I agree with her." One thing we had a fight with. She said she wanted to bring a dog.
Right.
I said, "There's no dog in this house."
I think I remember.
And I asked the mother, "Are you comfortable with having a dog in the house?" She said, "No, I don't want it. But if she brings it, she has to live with it." Or him. Oh, she doesn't want to hear about it. He has to live with him downstairs. I asked Michael, "Are you okay with this dog coming?" They say, "As long as I'm not going to be walking him or anything, I don't care." But the way the mother and Michael responded, they didn't support me. They were like, "I don't care whether she has it or not." I told her, "You are not bringing this dog here." And she was like, She played her way, slowly by slowly. Dorcas, I will not even tell you how Milo, his name is Milo,
Yeah.
came in. Initially, she made a way to have him downstairs, and slowly, eventually, Milo is my best friend. So she comes home. She asks, "Hey, Milo, how are you with Grandpa?" So I'm Maido's grandpa. Can you believe I am a grandpa to a dog?
She
For
really
Kenyans,
changed
that is
it.
a no. She changed it. And she said, I can get anything. That's Catherine. Michael is a bit kind of modest kind of guy. But let me tell you, it's been exciting to bring them up. Now I feel at peace because Catherine is 23, actually getting to 24
Yes.
in a couple of months. Michael turned 21. Now he thinks he's a grown-up man. You know, he's a man of the house. So I'm kind of a little relaxed now
Yes.
because they're mature.
That's good.
And it's like, oof, that's how many parents feel. But I can tell you, we are very anxious at that age.
So now let's turn the tables. Now that I know a bit more about how you feel your kids have grown up, I want to ask you, how do you think you've been as a parent? How would you assess your parenting skills? Do you think you've been fair? Do you feel as if you should have been a bit more lenient in some areas, a bit more strict?
I think, I don't know what they engage me in it. Sometimes I ask these questions. Of course, no kids would say you're best unless they want something from you. But I think in terms of being strict, I would honestly say I've been pretty fair. I mean, I'm a pastor and I know what other families go through.
Right.
And I would say this, I know being a pastor, they've always felt like the community expect them to live in a certain way. I've not hammered that hard. I've not demanded, but I've encouraged them to live in a certain way and to remember who they are. In terms of giving them freedom to go to places,
Right.
I think I've been able to tell them, yeah, this is a curfew time, and
Right.
for their safety. I think I've been fair. Let me say, I'll be fair. I think honestly, I think I have been fair, whatever fair means. But I've not been strict. So if I grade myself on a scale of 1 to 10, let me give myself 6 out of 10, if that is.
That actually does sound fair.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. And I'm mostly say fair because I thought, personally, inside, I would give myself 8. But because they'll always find something to say, it should have been this. But I've never actually. Can you believe their mother sometimes complain that I'm too good to them than I am to her?
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
in terms of money. She came one day saying, do you know Katherine can ask you anything and never say no? And do I say no to you? Oh, yeah. And then Kathy comes say, hey, I am his mother. You know,
Oh,
she's
yes,
my mother,
yes,
you know.
yes, yes.
So, you know, Gao daddy thing.
Yes, yes.
But Michael is mama boy.
Right.
And Catherine is the daddy girl. You know how it is?
Yes.
So, yeah.
I'd say I'm the same as well.
You're the same?
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's about time that Catherine needs to kind of be on her own.
Oh, so now you're ready for her to move out.
You know, I was thinking about it the other day. There was a time I didn't want her to go out, but you know, one time she went to live with her friends.
Yes.
And that was a battle. I was like, how can you do that? How can you do it? And she said, Daddy, I thought she was joking. She
Well,
was like,
why were you so against it?
because how do you expect a girl? You know, Mom, I'm an African. Why would she was not getting out of the country. She was just going to go and live like 4 miles away with the friends. I said, why? You know what she told me? Daddy, I need to be my own person. I want to go out and make mistakes. What? I want to go out and make mistakes and see how the world is. I cannot live in your house forever. I need to. And then at one time I felt so bad. And she told me I was coming to Kenya. And she said, by the time you come, I'll have moved everything but the bed. I'll give you the honor to wait for you.
Okay.
I thought she was joking. So I'm traveling with some Americans. And they ask me, hey, Gigi, how is Michael and Catherine? And they go, oh, they're okay, but Catherine is threatening me to leave house to go and live with some other girls. And they go, and how old is Catherine? I said, 20. And they said, and what is she doing in your house? She should have gone a long time ago.
Yes.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then they were saying, Gigi, don't worry. She'll come back. I said, for real? She'll come back? And sure enough, she
She
came
did.
back. I was worried. She was a girl.
Mhm.
I was worried about her life. But you know what liberated me? I teach at a university, there are kids of her age.
Mhm.
And I know many times some have come to me telling me, Professor, I cannot make it for class because I've got to go to work
Mhm.
and pay my bill. And when
Mhm.
I've asked them, why do you have to pay the bill? And they are like, I'm on my own. Why? My parents kicked me out. What did you do? Nothing. What do you mean kick? Well, it was about time. You don't blame them? No, it's okay. Then I realized it's American culture.
Yeah.
They literally want you to be on your own.
Yes.
But so when I came to terms with that, it was okay.
Mhm.
Now she's back. I was teasing her the other day.
Mhm.
You know, now you're 23.
Yes.
In a few months, you'll be at the age at which I started dating your mother because we married at 25.
Ah.
So I was like, and she was like, oh, are you telling me now I can go? No, really, you're welcome. She's my child. But if she does, yeah, she's already graduated. No, she can go. Well, I want her, but
Yes.
it's okay.
So if she got married a year from now, would you be fine with that?
Oh, yeah, today,
Really?
but I'm okay. I'm okay. However, do you know what she told me?
Mhm.
That girl, and I don't know whether you do it. Catherine is a complexity.
Mhm.
She likes being American when it's convenient
Right.
and being Kenyan when it's convenient. You know what she told me the other day?
Mhm.
Daddy, I know what you do with the girls.
Mhm.
You marry them and you get dowry.
Mhm.
Let me tell you, if I ever get married, I'm keeping 1/3 of what you're gonna get from me. For me. And I said, and why? Why are you getting money from me?
Mhm.
Nobody's gonna give you money. You keep it all.
Yeah.
If it's about me, I gotta get. My God, she's so money gold. But if she goes, I'll bless her. But she's welcome to stay home forever because you know in African culture, she can even be 40 and I'll still feed her. But it's also good for her to go and find her own identity.
So now that you've seen her grow
But
up,
she should also carry her dog.
oh,
I
that
told her,
one.
no, take my dog. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
But now that you've seen her grow up and seen the person that she's become, do you feel as if you have fears now about her going to the world? Do you feel like you have any more fears, or you're completely
No,
relaxed?
I think it's about time. Actually, I'll tell you this: we Africans are the only peculiar people who hold to our own more than even animals do. Chicks kick their chicks away. Animals kick their young ones so that they will be on their own. The bird, they let the birds, just be on their own. And I think it's about time to let go. But you know what? It's not like she's going to another planet. We'll still be family, seeing each other. But I think it's time she also stood her ground
Right.
and just start living.
Right.
She's done with first degree. If she wants to get the second one, it's upon her. I think, with all fairness, I've done my part.
Okay.
She always been in my life, but yeah, if she goes, it's okay. So that she gets married and then I'll become Papa. Then they can have real Milo human being.
Right.
Then I can take care of and all that. But Michael, he's still gonna stay there until he's done with school. It's too much pressure on him.
Right.
Yeah, but if she goes, it's okay. If she brings me a boyfriend, now I said, this is the man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I hope she also gets one that whose culture is that they'll give me.
Okay.
Just a
Who
little
who
token.
understand the
Just
culture?
that little talk, not money, but a token of
Oh,
appreciation.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, but I think I don't know. I know who that is, but I'll be excited if she does that.
All right.
It's all right.
Now back to you. At where you are in your life right now, what do you think is the next step for you? Actually, can I ask, how old are you?
Oh my! How old do you think I am?
Like 48.
I don't. I hope you're not relating this to my hair or whatever.
No.
48. Now I am 7 years older.
Really?
55.
I didn't know you passed 50.
Oh! I am. I've lived half a century. Yep. Actually, my birthday is coming up. And by the way, we have 1 month difference with Catherine.
Ah,
She's April 15. She's a tax day in America, as we call
right,
it. I'm 16,
right.
April, which tells you I never get to celebrate because how would she allow me to have a bigger celebration when
Yes,
she's there? Yeah,
yes.
she wins all the time. But yeah, I'm 55, and I
Wow.
thank God for. I want to live longer.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, looking back on your life, what do you feel you should have not probably stressed about the most when you were younger? What would you change, or what advice as well would you give to your younger self? Let's say who you were in your 20s, like a young 23-year-old Gigi.
Oh, beautiful. I struggle with that question because people have always asked me, are there decisions, things they should have done different? Um, let me tell you, I've always been a teacher
Yeah.
and I've loved what I've done. And from teaching and translating to being a pastor, I think I'm blessed to see how life has gone. But I will say this, and I don't know, maybe I stayed a little bit longer before I got married. I got married at 31. So if I got married at 27ish, maybe if there was Catherine, Michael, I'll be a free bird and all that. Maybe I would
Yes.
have gotten more kids. I don't know. Maybe that's the only thing. Other than I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what anything I would have done different because what I do is I seize the moment when it comes, and I would say I have maximized my potential then,
Oh, that's
and
good.
the opportunities that were available, I just found myself there. Of course, I attempted to go to different career. I wanted to go to the army at one time. Wanted to be an air force. I wanted to get jobs in the banking and all that. But for I didn't get to those areas, which was maybe a good thing to me because
Right.
maybe I would not have become a pastor. But I don't see anything else about young Gigi because I thank God I never got involved in drugs or drinking or anything. I think God got me at the early stage, and I was guarded. I mean, I was in a having gone to the U.S. as a teenager and coming back, the expectations were high, so I had to carry myself with that, like somebody who's been exposed, and I was able to kind of almost at the early stage to choose between good and bad and all that. That doesn't mean I was perfect. That doesn't mean maybe I could not have been better. But I optimized what was available then.
That's good. So, what kept you motivated all this time?
I think one of the things is that the passion I had and people affirming me. I think the affirmation was everything because from the word go, whatever little I did even when I was teaching, people affirmed me and they appreciated what I did. It's like they confirmed what I did.
Right.
I remember the first time I preached, I was still a teacher, I was a young person. I preached because I was a youth leader, and these elders came telling me, Gigi, you don't know what you have. You're a born teacher, you're a born leader. So the affirmation
Right.
motivated me, encouraged me. Some people can
Yes.
discourage you
Yes.
when they are like, find another way.
Yeah.
And they were like really fanning me, just kind of cheering me, move on. And that affirmed me. And, of course, it's not without challenges because I'll tell you for a fact, people see us as pastors. They
Right.
think it's a very cool thing.
Right.
Talking to all these people having a church. Dorcas, I'll tell you, and maybe Catherine Mom will tell you, it is not what people say. We go through very rough and untold, difficult emotional life, because you are supposed to be this model,
Right.
this perfect person.
Yes. So there's a pressure.
It's the pressure, and you want also to live like anybody else,
Yes.
and a lot of expectation from people. a lot of discouragement from different quarters. So when you realize who has called you, then you're able to soldier on. But there are times when it's been very tough. And I pity Katherine and Michael because they had to share some of what we had to go through in terms, of, because it's you work as a pastor and you have budget for the church and you go without a salary. And even the little salary you get is not enough, and you keep telling them it's okay, we are doing God's work. And when you go to Kroger or Publix or Bakumat, they don't know that you are pastor.
Right.
Nobody's gonna tell you, oh, come on, you're Pastor Gigi's kid, you can get this bread for free. The world out there expects you to live like anybody else.
Yes.
So those challenges, and you are, the way people talk about, like, oh, Trump, oh, Uhuru, oh, Moi. So I know they also talk about Gigi because you are a leader.
Yes.
And trying to please, I don't like pleasing people, but trying to be nice to everybody at the same time, being fair to your calling is a challenge. But I love it because Christ told us that is the path we need to go. And I get joy doing what I do.
That's great. I have one last question for you. What are, or do you still have ambitions and dreams that you want to achieve? Or do you feel like you've done what you've been called to do? You're good living life the way it is now. Are there things that you still aspire to?
Oh my goodness. Everybody has dreams. And we try to strive for what we may call perfection, or think there is something better out there. Because as long as you live in this world, you're not there yet. You try to improve, like I say, about education.
Yes.
I would like to write books. I've written one. I would love to get in the media to kind of give what I have, which is something that's ongoing right now. In terms of education, I think I've fairly gotten.
I think you're good.
Although I still want more. In terms of acquisition of property and all that's relative, because property riches is a relative thing. But I think being a pastor, my goal and what I want to attain is to be faithful to God,
right,
and to have impact, and to be there when people need me.
Yes.
And I think that is the greatest thing I would love to, when I retire, or when I feel I can't do anymore. I don't want to get to a point and look at somebody and say, I should have helped that person. I should have gone to pray with that person. I think my joy is to know that I'm there for somebody, representing Christ. That is my goal, to please God, but also to reach out, and if I can have an impact on people's life. If I do that, I'll be more than happy. Because, Dorcas, I don't see myself going to vie for governor or for president. Oh, if I hear the voice of God telling me, because as a minister, I'll go for it. Because I think I can deliver. I can go there and just be there, serve people. I'll be more than happy to do that. But I have to be convinced it is of God. Right. Meanwhile, I'm happy with what I'm doing, impacting people's life, and being there, just being there, making a difference in people's life.
That's beautiful to hear.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for being my guest.
Thank you, Dorcas.
It's been a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
And I hope to talk to you more later on in the future.
Thank you.
And thank you again.
Thank you, ma'am.
And thank you to you as well for watching. And I will speak to you soon.